decided that the best way to do that was to spearhead the project to have the school be a certified green school. And going green is such a vague term, so we're going to go ahead and explain more in depth what that means exactly. One way to go green would be to recycle. You can recycle paper, cans, bottles, clothes, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it's also good to buy recycled things, things that have been made out of recycled materials. You can save energy. That's like when you have teachers turn the lights off in the rooms when they're not in there, and in the hallways that aren't used all the time. That's a good way. The next one is to use less water. Turn off the sink while you're brushing your teeth. Take shorter showers, don't use sprinklers, things like that. Another one is walk instead of drive, but especially now that gas is so expensive, it could be a good idea. It's healthier and it's not as bad for the environment. And then buy local food. That way you know where your food's coming from, and you can you eat natural, and there's less pollution as well.
Okay. The next question that we're going to answer is why go green? One reason is that the population is expanding, and we're starting to run out of natural resources. And by 2050, the population is supposed to be around 9 million people, and that means that they'll have 25% of the natural resources that we have today. And going green is also better for your health. If there's less pollution, it means that the air that you breathe in every day and the water you drink will be cleaner and safer. It also saves the plants and animals. Right now people are cutting down rainforests, they're destroying the plants and the animals' homes, so many plants and animals are going extinct. Okay, and this next question, oh, that's not really a question. This next slide will be about the environment. Right now, Americans consume over 850 million trees annually. And every day, 50 to 100 species of plants and animals become extinct due to people ruining their homes. And 80% of the world's forests are now gone from people cutting them down. And this is just a little fact. Every ton of recycled paper can save around 380 gallons of oil. And every day, 40,000 children die from preventable diseases due to pollution and other problems. And the energy saved from one aluminum can operate a TV for 3 hours.
All right, why did we choose this as our project? First of all, we thought that we feel like a social responsibility to take care of the world that we live in. It's important to do because we have to live here forever, and we wanted to help both the environment and our school because we care about both, obviously. It makes our school look good to the community and other people outside of the community, other communities. If we're certified to be green, it just looks good. And we wanted to help educate other students about the importance of being eco-friendly, especially in times like these. All right, now how did we get our school accepted as a green school? There's a specific application that we went up to on the official Michigan Green School website, and it has 20 points that your school has to participate in or do, and you have to qualify under 10. So I think we're about to explain those.
Okay, so these are the 10 requirements that our school either already met or that me and Jayson made sure that they met. So number 1, the school recycles paper and other materials. And at our school, Mrs. Seeley's class and Mrs. Hovey's class are in charge of the recycling program. And all of the classrooms have recycling bins in them, and the recycling is picked up once a week. And there's also recycling bins in all of the hallways. The second requirement is that the school reuses its magazines and newspapers. And many teachers, especially I think a lot of the social studies teachers, have a bunch of old magazines that they let students use for different projects. And then the third requirement was that the school has adopted an endangered species animal, and that wasn't happening before, but me and Reno raised some money, and we actually adopted an Arctic fox for our school, and we haven't gotten the paper have like a little adoption certificate and a picture of it that we're going to put up somewhere in the lobby. And then the fourth requirement was that our school has a solar power presentation. And we were going to try and have a solar power cookout, but the grill was not accessible anymore. So instead we're going to show you guys this YouTube video about solar power.
Is it a big file, Kailey?
It should be. It's only like a minute and a half long.
There it goes.
Okay. So then the fifth requirement was that the school observes Earth Day in April. And I don't think our school has really done very much with that ever, but I talked to Miss Wish this year, and she said that her business management class can take that over. And we're going to have a contest to see who can wear the most green. And we're going to put up posters and signs in the hallway just saying facts about the environment so that we actually do something for Earth Day this year.
For the sixth requirement, we talked to Mrs. Lunsford, the art teacher, and she's working on setting up a eco-friendly poster contest for the art students to participate in, and we'll be hanging that up somewhere along the hallways. The seventh requirement was recycling phones. Mr. Dufresne is in charge of all the recycled cell phones, and they get money from a website for sending those in. The eighth one was the batteries. They also recycle batteries in the office, as you just saw there's the picture. And for the ninth one, we went around to some classes, and I guess probably some of you even participated in going on to the website where you could click to save rainforest trees, and that was one of them. And the 10th one was making sure that the Media Center updates its ecological print materials, and we talked to the librarian staff, and they said that they do that.
Okay, so pretty much for our project, we worked really hard to make sure that our school had these 10 requirements so that we could actually be certified as a green school. And during the process, we also had to document all of these 10 requirements, and we sent them in to the Michigan School County Coordinator so that this year or next year, our school will actually officially be a green school.
We'd just like to thank everyone who participated and helped us out, and Mr. Peisel for getting us all the information that we needed. And thank you guys for listening.